In Game 2 of the NBA Finals, the Celtics managed to secure a 2-0 lead despite shooting just 25.6% from beyond the arc. How did they pull it off, and what adjustments do the Mavericks need to make for Game 3? Let's dive in and find out. Game 2 was a different story compared to Game 1. The Celtics struggled from the three-point line, hitting only 2 out of 14 in the first half and 10 out of 39 overall. A crucial moment came when Derek White blocked PJ Washington, preventing the Mavericks from cutting the lead to 3 points. There was also a debated call where a potential foul by Jaylen Brown on PJ Washington wasn't made by the referees, which could have cut the lead to 3. The Mavericks' offense changed from Game 1. As mentioned in our last video, Luka Doncic sought pick and rolls with centers to create better opportunities, often going one-on-one against Jason Tatum. Luka racked up 11 assists compared to just 1 in Game 1. Instead of targeting Al Horford or Kristaps Porzingis with PJ Washington, Luka leveraged his strength advantage against Tatum, creating chances for perimeter shooters and cutters like Derek Jones Jr. However, this wasn't enough as Kyrie Irving struggled again in the second half, shooting just 2 out of 8. The Mavericks need Kyrie to score consistently, and in Game 3, he might benefit from seeking screens like Luka to involve his teammates more. Double screens, which created opportunities for Kyrie to drive against Kristaps, should be utilized more frequently. Another issue was free throws. The Mavericks are the worst free throw shooting team in the playoffs, so it's unrealistic to expect a sudden improvement. However, turnovers are a more pressing concern. Dallas had 15 turnovers compared to Boston's 10, and most of Boston's turnovers were dead balls, allowing them to set up their defense. In contrast, many of Dallas's turnovers were live balls, leading to fast breaks and easy points for the Celtics. The Mavericks must avoid these types of turnover, which gifted Boston 10 easy points. On the other hand, the Celtics held Dallas under 100 points again. Luka had an amazing first half, almost unstoppable, but even with just 2 3-pointers, the Celtics still led by 3 at the start of the second half. The Celtics did well protecting the rim, allowing the Mavericks role players to shoot open threes. Besides Luka, the Mavericks only made 2 out of 17 team threes. The Celtics need to continue this strategy in Game 3. However, there are still several instances where they did not handle the pick and roll well. Double-teaming Luka at the top of the key when Daniel or Derek Lively sets the screen led to dunks for those centers. Double-teaming Luka on the sideline forced several turnovers, but when double-teaming from the top of the key, the corner defender may need to collapse quicker to protect the rim. Alternatively, they could switch on every position to force Luka to play one-on-one. The Celtics were also confused by several double screens, with the first screener cutting to the basket for an alley-oop. The corner defender needs to pay attention to these easy baskets from the Mavericks. Defensively for the Mavericks, the Celtics' 25.6% shooting from beyond the arc wasn't due to Dallas's defense. There were several wide-open opportunities that Boston just missed. However, letting Jrue Holiday score 26 points, including 18 in the paint with 9 out of 9 shooting, is something they really need to avoid in Game 3. How did Jrue get those points? In several instances, he stayed at the strong side dunker spot. When Jaylen or Jason attacked the rim, PJ or Derek had to stop the ball, allowing Jrue to score under the basket. In 2 instances, he faked a corner 3, drove inside the paint, and scored with a sidestep layup. With small defenders under the basket, they couldn't contest the shot. His cuts were important, such as in a dead ball situation caused by the Mavericks double team, where Kyrie was sloppy and didn't pay attention to the cutter, leading to a reverse layup. What can the Mavericks do in Game 3? There might not be a perfect solution. Derek Lively struggled to protect the rim because he stayed close to Kristaps, who always stays above the free throw line, making it impossible to play drop coverage and extend to contest. Taking Derek Lively's influence away from the court might be the best thing Boston did. Can Lively stay under the basket like Daniel? Most of the time, Daniel guarded Al, who may not be as lethal as Kristaps. When Daniel played drop coverage, the Mavericks gave up several open threes. If the center stays under the basket, the other players need to rotate quickly to cover the space, which requires a lot of energy. Either way, the Mavericks will have to give up something. In NBA franchise history, no team has ever won a series after being down 0-3, so Game 3 is a must-win for Dallas at home. Can Luka continue his magic like in Game 2? Will Kyrie find his rhythm at home without the booze? Will the Celtics have another rough shooting night from beyond the arc? What's your thought? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button and share it with other basketball fans. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth analysis and insights. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Let's see how Game 3 unfolds.